This is video number 9, and this is for viola players only. In this video, you're going to actually learn how to put your fingers down on the fingerboard so that we can play more than just 2 notes. Because as we put different fingers down on the fingerboard, that's what creates the different notes. So what you need for this lesson, you need your instrument with the shoulder rest on correctly. Hopefully we've got that down by now. Make sure, curve, curve, okay? And you need your book. And that's it. That's all you need for this particular lesson. I want you to open up in your book to page number 6. Open up to page number 6, and where it says shaping the hand, we're looking at that shaded box there, where it says shaping the hand. The first thing you see there is a picture of a hand. Now that is your left hand. Your left hand is going to be the one that goes down on the fingerboard and makes the different notes. So I want you to hold your left hand. Look at that picture in your book. I want you to hold your left hand out in front of your face as if you're going to smack yourself on the head. Okay, hold your left hand out in front of your face. Now, look at the picture in your book. They have numbered the fingers that we're going to use. Now, if you play piano, you probably also learn this way with finger numbers. The difference is, in piano, you use your thumb, so it gets a number. Well, your thumb playing is not going to play different notes, so it doesn't get a number, all right? Now, I gotta tell you, I've had a lot of people that play piano, and they don't really have a problem with this. It's not confusing for them. So let's look at the numbers that you have there. I want you to look at your hand's back in front of your face, wiggle your index finger. This is first finger. Now, wiggle your middle finger. This is second finger. Wiggle your ring finger. This is third finger. And your pinky is fourth finger. Now, we're not going to use pinky for a really long time. Not till I think number 82 in the book. We won't use pinky for a really long time. We need to know its number, though. So now I want you to look in your book and look down at the 3 boxes, the little white boxes there. It tells us how to play each note. We're actually going to go from the right to the left here. So look at the box on the right. And I want you to wiggle your first finger again. That's your index finger. Wiggle your first finger. When we put this finger down on the D string, it makes the note E. Okay? Now, if you're on the A string, it's going to play a different note. So this is only when you put it down on the D string does it make the note E. Now, wiggle your first and second finger, those 2 fingers. When you put these 2 down, it's going to play the note F, and it's a special kind of F. It's called F sharp. Book. You see that little, what people would call a hashtag sign, a tic-tac-toe sign, whatever. Basically the same thing. They are slightly different, but let's not get into that. That is a sharp sign. That have played another instrument a lot more complicated than this. For now, if you don't play an instrument, all I want you to know is that F has a special name. It's F sharp. Is there a note that's plain old F without sharp? Yes. We won't learn it until like January probably, okay? So don't worry about it. All I want you to know, 2 fingers down on the D string, you're playing the note F sharp. Now if we put all 3, wiggle 1, 2, and 3, note G. Now don't worry about 4th finger just yet. So again, 1 finger down, E. 1 and 2, F sharp, 1, 2, and 3, G. Now you might have noticed they go in order of the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. 1, 2, 3, E, F sharp, G. And that is intentional. When we start learning to read notes, that's going to even make even more sense. When we start learning things to read notes on the staff, it's going to make even more sense. But as we go up higher, as we add fingers, the notes will go up higher. They go up higher in the alphabet. D, E, F sharp, G. Those are the notes on the D string. Now, we need to shape your left hand now. So here's what I want you to do. Just take your left arm and just kind of swing it nice and loose. And then I want you to bring it up and bring your thumb and have it facing over your shoulder like this. Just bring it up, arch thumb facing over your shoulder. Okay? Now, I want you to take your fingers and uncurl them and relax them and wiggle them. This right here is your hand shape. Notice how my fingers are relaxed and curved, and my thumb is arched. That's what we're going to do. Now pick up your instrument for me. Good instrument position. Stretch up, clamp down. Now be careful with this, because if you're not someone that can hold your instrument with your head and shoulder yet, or you're still uncertain of that, go ahead and hold it right here with your right hand, because I want you to swing your left hand. Okay? Swing your left hand, now bring that up like you just did. Fingers are relaxed. Now take your thumb only on the other side of the instrument. Now sometimes when I have students do this, they do this. Look at me. Don't flip it around. Just your thumb goes over. So you're still, wave at yourself now. Put your thumb on the other side and now wave at yourself. Okay? Now we still got that handshake. Now slide everything back. Now you stay where you are. I need to show you something. Look where my thumb is. My thumb is in between the nut and that tape right there. If your instrument does not have tapes on it, it's going to need to get tapes on it. So mom or dad's going to have to bring it up to the school to get tapes put on it. If you're one of my students, if you're not, contact your teacher and find out how they want you to put tapes on it, okay? Get tapes put on it. Some of the stores will do it, but some of them don't do it really accurately. You should have 4 tapes on your instrument, okay? 1 for each finger. And they should look like this, okay? They should look like this, that 2 of them are close together in the middle. That's what they should look like. Those are the 4 tapes that you need, all right? So, we're back here. We brought our hand up. Thumb is on the other side. Everything's nice and relaxed. We've moved our thumb back between the nut and the first tape that's there. Now, I want you to take your first finger and put the finger down to where your fingernail's facing towards your nose. Now look at that picture on the right there. Do you see how they have a nice square right here? And look how that finger's flat right there, flat top finger. That's what we need, okay? We need a flat top finger, and that's gonna be for all of your notes, all of your fingers. So first finger's down the D string. This is the note E. Now put 2 fingers down, put it on the next tape up, flat top finger, fingernails facing kind of towards your shoulder. This is F sharp. Don't forget about that sharp. Now put 3 fingers down on the D string. Finger is flat here. This is G. Now you need to notice a couple things about your hand position. See these knuckles poking out. If your knuckles aren't poking out, you're not going to have flat fingers. Don't let this happen. See that? Pop them up. And that's going to happen to a lot of you. When that happens, pop them up. This is good, this is bad. All right? So, flat top fingers, knuckles are poking out. Now, I want you to see if your wrist is straight. You should be able to have a straight line from your big knuckle here all the way to your elbow. Straight line from your big knuckle all the way to your elbow. Okay? Now, relax your hand. Bring it up again. Let's try that again. Bring it up again. Thumb on the other side. Slide it back. Put first finger down, fingernail facing towards your nose. Second finger down on the next tape, fingernail facing towards your shoulder. Third finger down, fingernail facing away from you. Flat top fingers, knuckles poking out, straight wrist. Now, when we put 3 fingers down on the D string, it is the note G. We are going to play the note G now. Now, what we're going to do, you're going to stay in playing position. You're going to pluck on the D string, okay? If your fingers are on the D string, you're going to pluck on the D string. All right? Play. I'm going to turn the metronome on. I want you to play 4 Gs. 3 fingers on the D string, pluck on the D string. Echo me, 4 Gs. 1, 2, right, C, and go. G, 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 G. Now, if you're sounded like this, that's completely normal, okay? It's not right, but it's normal. What's happening there is that you don't have the strength yet to get a good sound. Now, if you automatically got that big ringing tone, yay for you, and oh my gosh, you're lucky. So what I'm going to tell you, to build up to that, you got to give yourself some time. Don't expect this to happen overnight. We've got to build muscles in our fingers. That sounds weird. It's not weird to have bulging muscles with, weird looking fingers with all these bulging muscles coming up, but you are going to develop little muscles in your fingers and they're going to get stronger. For now, they're probably not very strong because you've not played. Those of you that played piano, you do have some strength in your fingers, definitely, so you might have a little bit of an advantage. But within a week, most of you are going to be able to get a good sound, okay? So if you got that funky sound, I got a good hand position, my fingers on the tape, you need to press in harder. And you might be thinking, I'm pressing as hard as I can and I still get that sound. Just continue to press in as hard as you can. And each day, you're going to get stronger and stronger. And within a week, you're probably going to be there. Now, here's the problem that people have. When they press in hard, they press in like this. Look, watch my wrist. That's not good. We don't want that. We need this straight, okay? The has to come from the top. The force has to come from the top. The weight of the finger has to come from the top. And eventually when you get strong enough, it'll be just fine. Try 4 G's again with the metronome. And go. G, 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 G. Now pick up one finger. Hopefully remember the name of this note. 2 fingers on the D string is F sharp. Don't forget sharp. F sharp. Echo me. And go. F sharp, F sharp, F sharp, F sharp. Now pick up to where you only have 1 finger down. The name of this note is E. I'm pausing because I want you to answer it in your head first before I give you the answer. Play 4 E's. Echo me. 1, 2, right, say, and go. E, 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 E. Now do 2 G's and 2 F sharps. G is how many fingers? 3. F sharp is 2. 2 G's, 2 F sharps. Echo me. G, G, F sharp, F sharp. Go. G, G, F sharp, F sharp. Now do 2 F sharps and 2 G's. And echo me. F sharp, G, G, go. F sharp, G, G. Okay? Before your next video, what I would recommend you do is just practice playing G and then practice playing F sharp. Those are 2 more difficult ones. E is a little bit easier because you don't have to press in quite as hard. And again, if you're getting a funky sound, you're not doing it wrong. You just don't have the strength yet, but you will get it as long as you practice. So continue to practice, and in the next video, we'll go a little bit further with this. We'll start learning how to read the notes on the staff.